Well, hey everybody, this is Bill with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. Hope you're having a good day today. Well, it's just a beautiful day here in Northwest Arkansas. Right now we're out at War Eagle Campground. War Eagle Campground is about, I would say about 7 or 8 miles outside of Springdale, Arkansas. Technically, it's on the White River before it becomes Beaver Lake. Now, the campground is a really neat little campground. If you're into water sports and things like that, it's probably not the best place to come. However, if you're into fishing, it's a real good place to come. It's got about 30 sites, I would say, give or take. But they're all on a hillside, and they're all nestled in trees and everything. And I'm going to show you where we're sitting right now. We're here for a week, and then we move to another campground, which we will go into more depth about later. But anyway, we're enjoying the week that we are having here. But all of these sites here, they're not too level. They're not too level, but let me show you how we are setting right now. Let me swing this around. I do believe that's the highest I've had to have the nose of the trailer in a long time. In fact, I don't think I've ever had to get it that high in the air in order to get the trailer level, and I had to raise it on one side a pretty good amount in order to get it level that way as well. But you can see we're nestled in the trees here, trees all around us. Let me kind of swing around here, and there's a site right down there, and then we'll swing on around like this. And if you look real close through those trees there, you can get a glimpse of the water down there. Just a little glimpse of the water right down there. Let me swing back around over here, and that's a pretty neat site right up there. Let me zoom in on that one right there and see how you back up against those bluffs right there. We've got a few bluffs, so we'll just show you in a little bit up behind our trailer as well. But this is where we are. Now, we're nestled down among the hills and the mountains here. And when you come out of here, you have to climb quite a ways to get back out up on top of the hill. And because of where we are, we don't have internet. It's spotty, to say the least. Now and then, if you happen to be holding your phone just right outside, you'll get a little bit of 4G, but that's about it. Inside the trailer, you can't even make a phone call inside the trailer. One plus, now none of these sites have water at them. You have to depend on your freshwater tank, and also all of the sites are 30 amp. There are no 50 amp service in any of these sites here in the campground. But one plus that we have is a water spigot is right there, and we've got enough hose that when we need to fill the tank, all we got to do is just stretch out the hose and head up there, and we don't have to worry about hauling water to the trailer or anything like that, because it's right there close by. Now, because we don't have any service, and this is the time for thunderstorms and tornadoes possibilities and things like that, we wanted to have a way to be able to monitor the weather if we needed to, if a storm hadn't to come up or anything. And we've had this gizmo for quite a while, and we never really tried it. And you can see it right up there. This is our digital antenna. That is a King Omnigo digital antenna. And we thought, what the heck, this is a perfect place to try it out. Now, we had already pre-wired the trailer for television, for cable, and so it was already all set up. If you look right down here, you can see where the cable is going in right here. And we figured, well, this would be a good test for this King Omnigo. I'm not gonna go into big detail or break it down and show you how it all goes together and all that. You can look on the link that I'll provide in the description and see how it all fits together. I will say this, it comes with a tripod mount, which is a foldable tripod mount if you want to set it out in front of your RV. And I don't particularly care for it. The tripod mount is kind of flimsy, to be honest. But it also comes with a magnetic base that you can attach it to. And since our trailer has a metal roof, we went ahead and just hook it onto the magnetic base. And it's a really stout magnetic base. It holds it really well. And all I got to do is just stand with the door open right there, and I can reach up and stick it to the roof right there. And then, of course, I have this cable that I tie in. I've got to get me a shorter cable This is the only one that I had right now. But down here where we are, and let me stress this one more time, where we are sitting right now, we are nestled down in the hills. We have obstacles all the way around us. There are countless YouTube videos out there about the King Omnigo antenna, countless reviews on it, but a lot of them that I watched, they were out in areas where, you know, they had small hills and stuff like that, but really not like where we're sitting right now. It's a whole another animal where we're sitting right now. But that being said, let's step in here and show you what we got going on. We were able to pull in 10 really strong channels. When we did the channel search, it said that we had 11 or 12, but quite honestly, we had 10 that were really, really good, strong channels. And the neat thing about these 10 that we ended up with, 2 of them are major networks. One is ABC and the other one is CBS. And those 2 stations are real good about monitoring the weather. So if we have rough weather come up, we know that we'll be able to monitor the weather with no problem. But the channels are coming in clean as a whistle. Really, 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 really good picture on all of them. We're just amazed at the picture that we're getting. So we're tickled with it. I went with the King Omnigo because of the magnetic base. I didn't want to drill any more holes in my roof. So the magnetic base appealed to me because then I could just simply take it and set it up, you know, on top of the roof. Now, the way we did the cable, Delilah had to get over here on my lap. Let me get down, baby. Anyway, Delilah? Oh, you got to go to the bathroom, huh? Okay, well, we'll leave you alone. Anyway, now the cable from outside, and I'll kind of give you an idea. We got the cable coming in at the bed frame down below the mattress, and it runs along the edge of the bed frame right along here, the TV cable, and it comes out right over there at the wall, right there where you see it there. Now, there's also a little booster that comes with the kit, and it's got a wall wart, and you simply plug it into the wall and plug in the booster, and it just taps right into the regular TV cable, and that's all sitting behind the TV here, but it's nothing difficult at all. But you first run your TV cable to the booster, then you come out of the booster, and well, it already has its own cable that comes off of the booster. It's attached to the booster, and that cable turns around and connects to the TV at the back at the antenna hookup. So it's a real simple setup, nothing difficult at all. You got to have power to it, of course, have 110 volt power, and we've got that. You can't hardly see it there, but there's a power strip just barely hidden behind the TV right there, and that's where we have everything plugged in, like the sound bar and the TV and the booster and things like that. But I'm real pleased. I'm just tickled to death with how well it works, especially considering where we are right now. It really, really is working good. I'm not really into golf, but look at that picture. That's quite a picture. Now, the King Omnigo is available, of course, on Amazon. And let's see, I think I looked it up yesterday just to double check, and I posted a link, or I will be posting a link in the description on this video, but it seemed like to me it was $106 right now. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but man, it works well. If you've got a metal roof and a way to set it up on the roof, you don't have to worry about knocking holes in your trailer. You just simply just reach up there and stick it onto your roof and go on, you know, and plug it in, and there you go. So anyway, Delilah, you know you're not supposed to be on the cabinet. Delilah, get down. Get down. Come on. Get down. All right, I'm going to get Mommy. You're going to be in trouble. She minds so well. Can you tell that? She minds so well. Well, let's go out and see how Deb's doing before we say goodbye. It's a real pretty day today. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and we seized the opportunity to go into Starbucks and download a whole bunch of videos off of Netflix and Amazon Prime, and did that. Had a little bit of shopping to do. Went and bought some new paddles for the kayaks and things like that. And you're just sitting here just chillaxing away, huh?
Just watching the wind blow the trees. They're so tall.
Watching the wind blow the trees because they're so tall?
They're so tall.
Yeah.
It shows how we're nestled down in here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is neat. It is neat. See, you've got all these trees all the way around. My, 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 my. And we got a mixture of pine trees in there, too. And we're trying to figure out what kind of trees these are. We don't really know that much about trees. Maybe we should know more about trees, shouldn't we?
Well, we're not too old to learn.
Nope. You don't think so?
No. No. Did you see my bluff?
Yeah. Yeah. We're showing the bluff right here. The bluff right there. Now this side has a really neat tent pad right over there. We still have yet to set up our gazelle tent yet. We're going to be here. This is Sunday, and we'll be here through Wednesday. So we'll probably get it set up tomorrow on Monday and enjoy that for a few days. I think the weather's supposed to be halfway decent, but this pretty neat the way we're backed up here against this bluff, and there's some more right there. And here again, like I was showing them earlier, Deb, if you look real close, you can see the water.
That's right.
Down there.
Crank your head just right.
Just crank your head just so, and you can see the water right there. But anyway, so let me ask you, dear, are you happy with the King Omnigo antenna?
Oh yes, I'm pleased with it. I think it's totally awesome that we can get local news. And the only problem I have with the antenna is
Commercials.
commercials. I'm spoiled.
Yeah. We don't like commercials. We got so spoiled from watching hardly nothing but Amazon Prime and Netflix
YouTube.
and YouTube and renting movies and things like that. You know, the commercials just drive us up a wall. But there's this one channel called Antenna TV. It's abbreviated to Ant TV. And they show nothing but early sitcoms from the 60s and I guess late 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Probably, because it's Andy Griffith.
Yeah, Andy Griffith, and now today, Matlock, and now today, and they still got them going on in there. We watched that a little bit earlier. There's been a Hazel. I don't know if you remember the program Hazel from years ago, but they're having a Hazel marathon today. Everything's Hazel, and I just think it's so funny, and I laugh, and it just gets me all tickled, you know, when I see how Hazel handled things back then and everything. But anyway, I guess enough of that. I guess we're gonna just kind of sit and chill for a little bit. I got a little bit of work to do tomorrow. I thought I'd give you another shot of look how lush and green the spring colors are right now. I tell you what. This is the part that we really, really enjoy about spring. We don't care about the rain, do we?
No, I'm tired of the rain.
Don't care about the rain at all. Anyway, I guess we just wanted to take a brief moment to tell you about the King Omnigo antenna. And we've had it for, gosh, how long? 6 months. And we took it out and tried it a couple times at the house when we were still in the house.
Right.
And then we loaded it into the trailer when we took off in the trailer and never pulled it out again. And wow, it really makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Yep. Really, really good, clean picture. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye right now. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventure saying
Goodbye for now. Thanks for watching.
y'all take care. Bye-bye now.